tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm gonna teach you how to retrieve a result from an activity. So as you know that for some user flows we will only launch an activity for the sole purpose of retrieving a result results back. So this is one of the many purposes that you use when you launch an activity. You launch activity for many reasons, but one of the purpose of when you launch an activity using using the intent is only to retrieve the results back. You start an activity, then you get the result, you retrieve then you close the activity, you finish the activity, and then you retrieve the results back when the activity finishes, right? So this pattern is often used to ask permission to use a particular feature, like popping up a dialog with a question about whether the user gives their permission to access contacts, the calendar, and so on, and then reporting the results of yes or no back to the calling activity. So in this exercise we will like in this tutorial, and I'm also gonna write a simple exercise, like like kind of a program where we will try to pick up the favorite color of a rainbow, and then once the color is picked and chosen, we close the activity, that the color picker activity, like you see here, rainbow color picker activity, and then we pretty much retrieve the results uh, back in the starting activity. And the starting activity is pretty much like this: we will retrieve the results and display the picked color, like your favorite color that you have chosen. Okay, so this is our motivation of this exercise and the program. So yeah, I will show you the contents. These are the retrieve results string codes that I have written. These are the color codes of rainbow. And then finally we have this we created the activity retrieve results that I already show you. This is the layout of the, as you can see here, the layout of the retrieve results, activity retrieve results, and this is the layout of the color picker, rainbow color picker. Okay, so we our layouts are pretty okay. Now what we have to do is, first thing is, let's write the code from the retrieve results start activity. So okay, so we have to actually we will be using register for activity results to start activity for results. So this is the main goal of this tutorial, to understand how to use start activity for result. Okay, so first we'll be using register for activity results, this function to get the results back to the activity you launch, and we have to add two constant key for the values. So let me declare the constants, app constants. I have to declare two constants here. So I have to have a rainbow color name constant. Okay, it's pretty much this one. And we also have another constant called the rainbow color. Actually is the color value of the okay. Okay, so then we also have the to access the default color. Okay, our default color is pretty much, it's the white. So 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, yeah. Okay, it's white. Okay, Actually these are all the keys that I have declared here. Okay, it's a key to return the rainbow color in intent. Okay, it's and similarly it's also the key to return rainbow color name in intent. Okay, color name and the color value will be returned there, so we will be using that. And now we create the property below the header class to use launch a new activity and return our results from it. So let's go to the retrieve results activity. We create our private where start activity for result. Okay, first we have to register for activity results, then we have to use activity results contacts. Okay, and then similarly we have to use start activity for result, okay, as a constructor. Then here we have to pass activity result. Okay, this is the activity result that we are pretty much passing. Okay, let me close the emulator for the moment. Okay, so here we have a data which is a activity result data. We get the data from the activity result when the activity closes, right, and returns the result. Background color data, get the extra, is rainbow color. So we will be pretty much getting the accessing the returned results and assigning the background color. So color actually it's a default color. Color constant default color. Okay, so we have a color name. We also get return value from data, get string extra, then we get the okay, call rainbow color name. If the name is empty, just put the empty string, and color message get string dot color chosen message text with the color name, right? So yeah, we have this one, and now finally we have a rainbow color. Find view by id, it's text view rainbow. Rainbow color, right? And rainbow color, we have to set the background color with the compact get color this background color. Okay, so we have to just pretty much check also the null compatibility, and rainbow color dot text equals to color message, and rainbow color is visible true. Okay, yes, So that's it. Once the result is so we have created the property, so this start for result property. So once the result is returned, we can proceed to query the intent data from the values. As you can see here, we return the once the result is returned, so activity result is returned, we use this result to process the data, intent data from the values we are expecting, and then from the particular keys we get the values, right? And then we display it, and as you can see here, I'm using a LVS operator in case like it says the default value when if the value arrives is null or empty. Okay, so we are good to go with this one. So okay, so we are good to go with this one. So uh, what else? So we need to add this logic to the to launch the activity from the property. So how can we do that? We need to first find view by id. It's a button. Okay, so what is the concept? Okay, the concept is this is our activity, right? It has a button, right? Choose color. So when you choose the color, you have to this is the choose color button, is r.id.submit button. Okay, and then we have to set on click listener. The concept is we click, okay, we click this button, choose color button. Okay, then we start the rainbow color color picker activity, but using this start activity for result. Okay, so this is the concept. So now we start activity for result this property to launch the intent of our choice, and the intent is a rainbow color picker activity with the class. Okay, so this is how we use start activity for result to retrieve results from the activity. Okay, so now we have to focus on the concept of so we have to focus on the concept we have to focus on our now we so this logic in retrieve start activity is okay, because now we have already started and launched the rainbow color picker activity. So let's go to the rainbow color picker activity. The layout of rainbow color pickup activity when it is started will be something like will be this. Okay, then the user will choose one of this color. Okay, click the button above which is your favorite color of the rainbow. So you choose one of this color, and once you choose this color, you have to return the result back to the this starting activity, and then update the view by showing this view that says that the color that you have chosen is this one, right? So this is the concept. So how can we do that? As you can see that the layout of this color picker is this one. I'm using pretty much linear layout with the orientation vertical and scroll view. I'm not using constraint layout here because linear layout also will provide you, in this particular case linear layout is much better than constraint layout, right? So because I don't have to, I will avoid adding constraints to each and every layout. You see, it's like pretty much already auto constraint. Okay, so let's move on further with the logics and okay, what we have to do is first we have to, when the user clicks the button, okay, let me split it, right? Okay, split with just with the design. Okay, so you see when let me close this. Okay, you see when I will choose this color, right? When I choose one of this color, so I have to click, right? But I have to know that I have selected this particular color. So how can we do that? Is I have to create a function which pretty much sets the color that I have chosen. So set rainbow color, this function has color name and color, the particular color that he has chosen, and then what it does is like intent. Okay, pretty much okay, importing the intent. What I do is intent. Okay, bit color intent will put, I will put the extras to constant rainbow color name. Okay, have to add a color name. Okay, and then similarly I would have to add a rainbow color with the color that I have chosen. I add these things to the intent, and then I set the result to activity result no activity dot okay, and picked color intent. I pass the intent and I finish the activity. So okay, what the thing is doing is pretty much when this code is like, what it is doing was, what our concept is, when we click we have to set the, we have to put the extras, that what is the name of the color and what is the value of the color that you have chosen. Then you finish your activity, right? You set the results and you finish your activity. So I pick the color, so whenever I click this button I have to pretty much set the rainbow color and then set the results to the create the intent, put some extras of your color name and colors to your intent, then set the result saying that okay, the result is okay, you pass the intent, then you finish the activity, right? So this is the concept, and we will be doing this for each and every button, right? As you can see here, there is for each and every button the particular different cases of color is there. Okay, so so we will be doing it for each particular intent, and okay, so for each button, right? Color, but also we have to access the like, you know, so like we will have to also know which one of you have chosen, right? So how can we do that? The logic is we will have first color picker, click listener, view on click listener. Okay, if the view, it's pretty much repetitive, you know, the logic is pretty much repetitive for each and every button, so I want to make it more smooth. So when your view.id is the logic is a red button, when it's a red button, set rainbow color, get string dot string, sorry guys, dot string dot color, red. Okay, it's a red, and what else? We have to pass also the color that red. Okay, so this is the value. Similar goes with every concept. So let me just duplicate it. Okay, so orange, we have a orange Okay, it's pretty much repetitive. Yellow, yellow, and yellow. Green, green, sorry, green and green. Finally it's blue, blue and blue color, right? And similarly we have indigo, indigo and indigo. Here also we have violet, violet, violet. Okay, yes, we are good to go, but still it's not finished because what we have created here, we have a color picker click listener, just to simplify it, because whenever you click a particular listener, like this will be called, right? Color picker click listener will be called. Okay, so whenever you click, all this logic is pretty much repetitive for each and every button, because we have to pretty much, for each button we have to choose on which case the color is color button is clicked. So actually the logic is pretty repetitive for each button. And yes, I think we are pretty much okay with the concept. So what we have to do is pretty much launch the activity. Just close this. We choose the color, we choose to blue. Yeah, blue is your favorite color. As you can see here, you choose the color orange. Orange is your favorite color with the background. You choose the color, you see, you violet. Violet is your favorite color. You choose the color, let me see, it's green. Green is your favorite color. Okay, we have a problem with this green. Okay, yes, I see what's the problem. Okay, we choose the color green. Green is your favorite color. Yeah, so yeah, this is how we retrieve the results from the activity. So so we register for the activity result, and then we retrieve the results from the activity. So guys, I think I am done with this tutorial, and thank you very much for listening, and please do subscribe and support me, guys, if you like it. If you have any questions, just write me a comment. Thank you.